Islam Makhachev's manager, Ali Abdelaziz, just dropped a pile of information during his chat on Kamaru Usman's podcast, Pound for Pound, and it's got the entire welterweight title scene buzzing. First off, Ali confirmed that Islam versus Jack Della Maddalena is officially happening in New York. That's the matchup. That's the venue. Locked and loaded. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. According to Ali, the UFC has already promised that Kamaru Usman will get the next title shot after Islam faces Jack. The only catch? He's going to have to wait for it. So now the big question is, does Usman sit tight, or does he jump back in for another fight and gamble away his guaranteed shot? At the same time, Shavkat Rakhmonov is stuck in a very similar spot. He's already made it clear he's willing to bide his time for a shot at the belt, but it's starting to look like he's falling into that same Arman Tsarukyan-type trap, pulled out of a title fight and now possibly paying for it by sitting on the sidelines. Right now, all eyes are on Usman. Does he trust the UFC and stay patient, or does he take a chance and fight again, risking it all?
Is Kamaru Usman willing to wait a year? Because it's a year. That's the question.
How do you feel about it? Do you think, will you be in Abu Dhabi? Is more likely when they're probably going to fight? Are you going to be at that fight? Are you scoping things out?
Well, I don't know what, the
this
fight's
fight is not going to be in Abu Dhabi.
I don't know where
Makhachev is not going to be in Abu Dhabi.
I don't know where the fight's going to take place yet, but
I think it will take I can tell you, it will take a place in the US.
Really? Okay.
In a big arena, one of the biggest arena on the planet.
Okay, my thing is, you're right. I don't know. It's I get home and I start training next week, and it's like, I'm kind of bored. I need to do something. And so that might change, or it might be, okay, I'm not. And that's what I would say. And you and I both agree, in the last couple of years, I've been more honest with myself as far as if I'm ready or not, if I feel confident and able to get in.
Moving up, next we have Islam Makhachev turns down. Crazy offer, full details revealed. Islam Makhachev just turned down an absolutely massive $199 million offer from none other than Apple CEO Tim Cook, a man who's not just a tech mogul, but also a proud and outspoken supporter of LGBTQ rights and equality. Yep, the same Tim Cook who's openly gay and has used his influence to champion inclusion both in the tech world and beyond. Here's the wild twist. According to several Russian media outlets, including MMA Brotherhood and RF News, Tim Cook approached Islam to take part in a huge video campaign supporting the LGBTQ community. But Islam, who's known for his deep religious faith and unwavering cultural values, didn't even flinch. He flat out turned it down. When asked about it afterwards, Islam said, "My religion paves my path, not the money." This news exploded in the Russian MMA scene. While Islam's decision doesn't really surprise anyone familiar with his background, the size of the offer and the fact that it came from someone as big as Tim Cook made it headline-worthy. It's one of those moments where you just have to pause and say, this is MMA. The sport constantly tosses out curveballs that nobody can predict, mixing huge money, cultural beliefs, religion, and big personalities in ways that keep everyone on their toes. Islam's position is rock solid. No amount of money will push him to go against his principles. That's exactly what makes him who he is. A fighter who stands by his convictions inside and outside the cage. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe, drop a like, and let us know your thoughts down in the comments. See you in the next one.